àti pé bàbá ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí nǹkan ká sì mẹ́nu kúrò níbẹ̀ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Àkàndá Ọ̀rọ̀ Awíkonko torí wípé nǹkan kan ní máa ń ṣàtọ́kùn fún nǹkan kan ìwádìí nǹkan kan ní máa ń mú wádìí nǹkan kan wá àṣírí nǹkan kan ní máa ń ṣàtọ́kùn fún àṣírí nǹkan míì bàbá ń wá nǹkan a lè pàdé tó wúlò fún wa tàbí tí yóò padà wúlò fún wa lójú ọ̀nà bí ta ti ń ṣèwádìí ọ̀rọ̀ lórí àwọn tí wọ́n dálẹ̀ lóríire níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Oríire olùkọ́ 5 akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ 39 tí wọ́n gbòmìnira tí wọ́n gbàdáǹdè táwọn iléeṣẹ́ ológun wá láwọn rescue náà ló gbé mi wá afẹ́fẹ́ ti fi àti rí fòrò adìẹ àṣírí ti tú ṣùgbọ́n tó ń dùn mí tó ń bí mi nínú bẹ̀ ni wípé ṣèjọba sáwọn security agents ṣé wọ́n máa ń rò pé gbogbo wa ní Haúsá ni ṣé wọ́n máa ń rò pé gbogbo wa ní kò sẹ́ni tó gbọ́n láàrin wa mọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó nírònú tó láròjinlẹ̀ láàrin wa mọ́ ẹ lè blame wọn ilé ayé la wà tẹ́nìkan jáde tó ní ejò gbówó mì bóyá 40-something million àbí 53 million gbà náà ó lè jò gbówó mì ìkan náà ní ọ̀bọ kówó jẹ ní Nàìjíríà tájọ wáyé náà ni so wọ́n ti ń fẹ̀gbin ọ̀hún lọ wá ti pẹ́ a sì ń gbà á mọ́ra now àwa ní rescue tí Ọ̀yọ́ National Park tó wáyé táwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni lò 56 days nínú ìgbèkùn pé ọ̀nà tí wọ́n gbà wọ́n kalẹ̀ ó lọ́wọ́ kan àbòsí nínú Ṣèyí Mákindé ló ń pe àjọ àgbáyé United Nations àtàwọn àjọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí wọ́n wá bóun ṣèwádìí gbogbo akéyín lé ní o ẹni tí ó ṣépè ẹni tí ó bẹ́ẹ̀bú bó ti politicize ẹ̀ pé kí ló ń try láti insinuate kí ló ń try láti sọ lo and behold apology to Ṣèyí Mákindé in that area kọ́lọ̀ ń foríjì wá kó sì mọ́ torí ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ gbá wa lẹ́nu Àkàndá Ọ̀rọ̀ Awíkonko Àjàó Ọ̀rọ̀ Awíkonko a sọ̀rọ̀ lójú ọlọ́rọ̀ ẹni ọgbẹ́jọ́ ẹnìkan tó sọ̀pánù bọ́ bá gbọ́ òdì kejì ẹjọ́ yóò tún tọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀mú padà àṣírí tó tú yìí ńlọ́jẹ́ kí n tó nígbàgbọ́ tó tún pọ̀ sí nínú èrò mi àti ìgbàgbọ́ mi mọ̀ ń bọ̀ láti ìjọ́ tán ti sọ pé wọ́n jí wọn gbé ni mo ti ń kọminú àwọn sọ́jà tí wọ́n láwọn ń tọpa wọn ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ dẹ dání ẹ̀kọ́ fìjìláńtẹ́ dání gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé jáde ó ní kò bá rọrùn láti ṣe ká nígbó ọ̀hún ò tóbi jù igbó ọ̀hún ńlọ́jáde síbí ńbo lẹ́gbà wọlé èèyàn mélòó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọgbó bó lẹ́ ṣe coordinate àwọn tí ń wọgbó so ó difficult láti ṣe now pé ló fa ìdíwọ́ táwọn security agent tí wọn ò fi ráàyè láti tètè rescue àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn olùkọ́ yìí ẹ jẹ́ kí lẹ́yìn ọjà wo olúfimọ́ lánàá tí mo ṣètò tán mo ṣètò lóru ńgbà tí wọ́n jí mo rí mẹ́sẹ̀jì àwọn èèyàn rẹpẹtẹ lórí fóònù mi kì í ṣe ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ àwọn èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan tàbí kí n pé èèyàn 2 péré ẹnìkan obìnrin ni ọmọ Ìbàdàn ni majority àwọn èèyàn máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ with sentiment and emotion èmi Àkàndá Ọ̀rọ̀ Awíkonko kì í ṣètò with sentiment and emotion èmi máa ń sọ ìhà tí nǹkan kọ sí mi bí ọpọlọ mi ṣe gbé mọ́ bí mo ṣe rí sí bí mo ṣe rò pọ́ yẹ kó jẹ́ calculation mi initiative mi ìwọ̀nba ọgbọ́n àtọpọlọ tọ́lọ́ ń fún mi torí bí abámọ̀lúdé làákìlú mọ́ so màmá yẹn kọ lẹ́ntì epistle rẹpẹtẹ ntọ́kọ́nú ẹ̀ ní pé Ṣèyí Mákindé ò ní nǹkan kan lọ́pọlọ, iye owó báyìí ló kó jẹ, igbádogóje èrò wájà, kinní kan, wọ́n wọlé kan, wọ́n ṣe kinní kan, ó ti talẹ̀ kan, ó ti ṣe kinní kan. Mo ní different case lélẹ́yìí láàyè ọ̀tọ̀. ní Ṣèyí Mákindé bá sowó òlu yín mọ́kúmọ́kú, wàhálà ilé ayé ìtànnù, ẹgbẹ́ lọ bí ó bá yẹ kẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ lọ, ẹ bá fa ń tó bá yẹ kẹ́ ẹ bá fà. ṣùgbọ́n lórí ọ̀rọ̀ torí ire tá à ń sọ yìí, Ṣèyí Mákindé ní point. mi wá nítorí pé mo fẹ́ ńgbà tí Ṣèyí Mákindé ò gba nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ mi ìsọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, ń rajà lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀, ẹbí mi ò rajà lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀, kò rajà lọ́wọ́ wa, ó wà exchange owó rí. ńgbà woman yìí ó bọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́, ó wá ní ẹ má gbowó lọ́wọ́ Ṣèyí Mákindé o. so gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn wà so irritating. gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn ṣe kí ni ó wà irritating. mo ò gbé irú nonsense wo lélẹ́yìn sọ yìí, right away mo block mọ̀mọ́ yẹn dànù. irọ́ ìpa ó ní I think your perception over the rescue of kidnapped victims has to change. Trust me, Nigeria is a sovereign nation. Governor Ṣèyí Mákindé doesn't have his families and children. None of them are living in Oyo State. bí ó bá wùyàn ní family ẹ̀ lè gbé náà. eléyìí iṣẹ́ tọ̀dọ̀ tí kìí ṣe tó kan èmi. níbi tó bá ṣe kí ni, níbi tó bá wùyàn ni mọ̀lẹ́bí onítọ̀ lè gbé. níbi ó bá wù Ṣèyí Mákindé ló lè fẹ́ bí ẹ̀ sí. so in Oyo State he governs looking like a shit hole. Just take a look at the primary school, nursery school. I'm sure his dogs or chicken, he will not put them inside. Talk less our children. ẹ lọ wo gbogbo school káàkiri state, primary and secondary school tó jẹ́ ti government káàkiri state, kò sí èlé tó dá ń bẹ̀. tẹ́ bá ń sọ tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ yàtọ̀ sí Lagos state nìkan, tẹ́ bá ń sọ tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ lọ pínlẹ̀ Ògùn kẹ́ lọ fojú lóúnjẹ, ẹ wá pínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun kẹ́ wá fojú lóúnjẹ. àwọn iléèwé táwa ti ka primary school gbogbo àwọn classes yìí ò sí ń bẹ̀ mọ́. àwọn iléèwé táwa ti ka secondary school gbogbo àwọn classes yìí ò sí ń bẹ̀ mọ́. ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ iléèwé ló ti dájere, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ iléèwé ló ti wó dànù, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yàrá àkàwé ló ti wó dànù. so tí Ṣèyí Mákindé ò bá ṣe nǹkan kan ń bẹ̀rùn ọlọ́nà tẹ́ fi bá ṣẹjọ́ lé lórí. now gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí mò ń sọ, ìkan nínú àwọn torí kó yọ nínú ìjàmbá ọ̀hún, nínú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìjínigbé ọ̀hún, Mr. Zaccheaus Ọlátúndé, bàbá yìí sọ̀rọ̀, ó ṣàlàyé bí ìrìn àjò àwọn ṣe jẹ́. torí pé ẹnìkan náà bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí, ó pè mí mo miss kọ́ọ̀lẹ̀, òun náà jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀. ó wá ní èmi o, òun rí ètò kan tí mo ṣe few hours ago, tí mo pè lóko báyìí tí mo pè lóko báyìí tí mo pè lóko báyìí, ń pé ó wá yà òun lẹ́nu pé mo sọ pé àwọn security agents wọ́n fẹ́ gba ògo iṣẹ́ tí wọn ò ṣe. so pọ́ yà ń lẹ́nu mọ́ wá ní ọ yà ọ́ lẹ́nu àṣà o. àyè ibi tá a bá mọ̀lúdé láàkì ló mọ́, ẹ̀dá kan ò ní ga kọjá èrò kálukú wọ̀ bára mu. bọ́lọ̀ bá ṣe kẹwa kò bára mu, bá a ṣe rí nǹkan ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. mo ní we see things differently. kó sì má gbàgbé pé analyst lèmi, nbi tí n bá rí ni mo máa sọ, n tí n bá rí ni mo máa sọ, bó bá ṣe rí lójú mi ni mo ṣe máa sọ. so nítorí tilẹ̀ ń tọ́lọ́run ó sì panu ẹ̀ mọ́, àsìkò ti fóònù, ọ̀rọ̀ sì lọ. now kóńtọ̀ náà wá tẹ́sí ẹ̀bẹ̀lẹ̀ jẹ́ kó wá fi gbéyàwó ọ̀rọ̀. àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ nítorí àtẹnujẹ àbí torí ń tá jẹ nìkan, à ń ṣe nítorí ọ̀la, nítorí legacy, torí pọ́lọ̀ ọba ní gbé ní ga. ṣùgbọ́n kí láá ṣe é lẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn ó tún láǹfààní àti tún wá padà wò lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la, ńlá ń gbìyànjú ẹ̀. ìyẹn ló jẹ́ pé bá a bá ṣe rí nǹkan tiwa náà láá ṣe sọ. now Mr. Zaccheaus Ọlátúndé, bàbá ìkẹnu bàlàyé, wọ́n dì wọ́n lójú fún 56 days. àwọn tó jọkùnrin wọn mọ̀ bóyá yé làwọn wà bóyá ọ̀run ni, wọn mọ̀ bóyá pínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ làwọn wà bóyá pínlẹ̀ ibòmíì ni, bóyá orílẹ̀-èdè míì tiẹ̀ ni, ọmọ bó ni wọ́n ṣe rìn ó ní láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ tí wọ́n wá Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ lòun ń gbé ṣùgbọ́n òun á máa sùn lábúlé yẹn tó ń bá ní nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ ṣe. Àwọn ní test ọlọ́jọ́ méjì Thursday and Friday. Òun wá wò wípé láti kó l'Ógbómọ̀ṣọ́ máa lọ sí bẹ́ẹ̀sì òun láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ test gangan lójú ọ̀nà tí ò ṣe trust pẹ̀lú ọkọ̀ tí ò ṣe trust táyà lè jò engine lè ní 40 nǹkan kan lè ṣẹlẹ̀ kó wọ́n má dára òun lọ́wọ́ kọ́ kó wọ́n dúró síbẹ̀ náà kó wọ́n sùn ń bẹ̀ kí ṣé ó lè bá yá. Àwọn tí ń ṣe test lọ́wọ́ òun kàn gbọ́ tí gbogbo iléèwé dàrú ni táwọn máa ń pariwo bandit bandit bandit. Wọ́n wá wò pé kí ni ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ti bójú window bọ́ta olùkọ́ kejì táwọn jọ ń coordinate test invigilate test òun náà ti bójú window sálọ òun náà bójú window ṣùgbọ́n arthritis mò ń lẹ́sẹ̀ kan bíbalẹ̀ tó wọ́n balẹ̀ lẹ́yìn kíláàsì orí ẹsẹ̀ yẹn ló ń balẹ̀ lé lórí ohun ò lórí ọ̀fẹ́ àti gbéra mọ́ ó lè rìn mọ́. Àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí wọ́n tẹ̀lé wọn dúró tó wọ́n á ní kán máa lọ́n tí wọn kán máa dúró de òun. Àwọn eléyìí ń lọ òun wá sápamọ́ sínú igbó aṣọ green ló ń wọ̀ aṣọ iléèwé àwọn white àti brown ni funfun lòun dámọ̀ lábẹ́ igbó ṣùgbọ́n green òun lẹ̀ bẹ́bẹ́ sáàrin Akíntọ́lá ń bẹ̀ pẹ̀lú gbótó tíìk tòdí ẹsẹ̀ ń pé agbésùmọ̀mí kan tó rí òun kò mọ̀ pé èèyàn ni ó dẹ̀ tẹ òun lẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ kọjá ṣùgbọ́n tòsíbi tó ń wà akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kan ń bọ̀ tó ń jóbìnrin ó rí òun kò wá lọ mọ́ òun sọ pé kó máa lọ kó máa sá lọ kò lọ ó dúró sí tòsí ọ̀kan wájú òun akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ òun ni wọ́n mú lakẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wá wọ̀dọ̀ òun ló wá rẹ́rìn wíwò tó wọ̀dọ̀ tó rẹ́rìn ní làwọn yẹn fi mọ̀ pé èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ náà fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sábẹ́ igbó náà fi ró òun ó ní bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kọ́kọ́ sí àwọn ojú ẹ̀ ń gbé ṣé èèyàn lélẹ̀ àbí kíni ìgbà tó rí pé èèyàn ló wá ní kó wọ́n jáde bọ́n ṣe mú àwọn nìyẹn àti gbọ́ gbogbo ìrìn àjò bí wọ́n ṣe rìn dénú igbó bọ́n ṣe fi mọ́tò principal gbé wọn débi tán ti fọ̀kadà gbé wọn kí má bàa lo àmì fàágùn because ẹ máa gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu máa yẹn gangan fúnra lára ẹ̀ ó máa explain kémi àkàndọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ayókòókò tó máa tẹnu mọ́ nǹkan lemọ́lemọ́ tàbí kí n tó sọ wípé wọn gba nǹkan gbọ́ òun láti jẹ́ pé mo kẹ́fi tàbí mo rí Ọlọ́run kẹ́mi bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ní ẹ rescue àwọn èèyàn àwọn security agent láwọn neutralize àwọn kan àwọn arrest àwọn kan kí ló dé tá a rí picture àwọn tẹ arrest they are not suspect again ẹni tá a bá pa lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ló fapá já that is ọwọ́ wọn lẹ ti bá àwọn èèyàn ókè o ẹ wá gbà wọ́n jáde ọ̀daràn làwọn tẹ́ tó mú wọn ìsàfurasí ókè ó yẹ ká rí picture wọn kódà kan jáfurasí ọ̀daràn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ń pàrédè àwọn ọmọ yahoo ẹ̀ ń pàrédè àwọn tó jalè ẹ̀ ń pàrédè àwọn tó górí àwọn tó lọ wú òkú oríṣiríṣi lẹ́ ń pàrédè kí ló dé tẹ̀lé pàrédè àwọn àjọmọgbé so and again àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ neutralize fídíò wẹ̀dà lo and behold mo fi Ọlọ́run búra àwọn security agents yìí wọn ò débi táwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí yìí wà Ṣèyí Mákindé ní kí wọ́n ṣèwádìí lo and behold lóòótọ́ ni I can say that categorically wípé a need láti wádìí rescue mission yìí síwájú sí i ntí iléeṣẹ́ ológun sọ fún wa nípa àwọn dáná ìbọn fúnra wọn káwọn tó neutralize àwọn kan ìrìn àjò táwọn tí wọ́n jí gbé yìí tí wọ́n rìn débi tí àwọn tó gbé wọn tán wà ó jù ní àjò wákàtí 4 lọ kò yà yín lẹ́nu àwọn security agent wọn ò débi tí àwọn onísùnmọ̀mí àwọn ajínigbé tí wọ́n wà rárá wọn ò ní àbẹ̀ rárá ṣé kò yà yín lẹ́nu irú orílẹ̀-èdè tá wà ta ló ṣẹ̀dá kọ́ńtírì yìí ta ló fi rọ́pìlẹ̀ ilé ayé wa ta ló ní ká mọ̀ tanra wa ká sì mọ̀ gbára wa gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ìsáwé kóńkó eléyìí tó má tà ń bẹ̀ nípa rí àwọn ọmọ yẹn gbà wálé padà láyọ̀ àtàláfíà yes a ní interest láti mọ̀nà tá a gbà rí wọn gbà padà ó yẹ ká mọ̀ so kí n má gbà kókò n fẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ tó kù ó jáde lẹ́nu mi mo fẹ́ kó jáde lẹ́nu Mr. Zaccheaus fúnra lára ẹ̀ kó ṣàlàyé bí Súṣe kú ọjọ́ tí wọ́n rìlíìsì ẹ̀ tán rìlíìsì wọn ó láwọn báńdì yẹn wọ́n láwọn ò kìí ṣe báńdì àwọn ò kìí ṣe boko iswap làwọn wọ́n ní commander nínú igbó wọ́n ní overall commander aláṣẹ now ọjọ́ tí wọ́n fi àwọn lẹ̀ yìí wọ́n kàn déédéé láàárọ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń bá wọn ṣàwàdà wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé ó dá o tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ gba táwọn débẹ̀ wọn ò jẹ́ káwọn gbàdúrà ńgbà tí kò wá sí ọ̀nà àbáyọ pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àti gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọ́n wá lókè káwọn mọ gbàdúrà ṣùgbọ́n káwọn mọ gbàdúrà lórúkọ Jésù káwọn ó sì mọ jẹ́ káwọn gbọ́ pé àwọn ń gbàdúrà ńgbọ́ wá tún di àárọ̀ ńjọ́ tó ń fẹ́ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ń wá ní àdúrà yín ti gbà torí pé láàárọ̀ ilẹ̀ ń lọ can you imagine that kì í ṣe pé security agents ló débẹ̀ tó bá wọn jà tó gbà wọ́n wálé àwọn rìn lọ síbi tí àwọn páàkì sí tí mọ́tò wọn lè dé ọdún 8 tí wọ́n bá ń wá nugbó yẹn wọn ò lè ríbi tán kó àwọn èèyàn yẹn sí tactics tó lọ ń fáwọn DSS láti arrest láti mọ àwọn family àwọn yẹn láti arrest àwọn family wọn fi fídíò hàn wọ́n ló rescue àwọn Orire school children lo àtàwọn teacher wọn ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa àdéhùn dẹ̀ ti wà láàrin àwọn security agents àtàwọn ajínigbé yẹn tá a bá ti fa àwọn students yìí lẹ̀ ẹ fa àwọn family wálẹ̀ bó dẹ̀ ṣe rí nìyẹn kí ló dé tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ò rìkọ́ọ̀dù family àwọn ajínigbé yìí tí wọn ò rìkọ́ọ̀dù wọn fún wa kí ló dé tán prosecute wọn kí ló dé tán fa àwọn family wọn arrest wọn pé kán máa bọ̀ nílé so now ẹ jẹ́ ṣàlàyé fúnra wa wọ́n bẹ̀ mọ́ bínú o.
I did not know I can work.
Oh, mo rẹ̀ fẹ́ okay.
Welcome to
ẹ má bínú. And if I may ask, if finding the source for the rescue mission, who will you hold accountable? The federal government or the state? Kò sẹ́ni tí mo lè hold accountable náà méjèèjì. They both try their effort. Ẹ má ṣì mí gbọ́ o. Ṣèyí Mákindé gbìyànjú on his own side. Ibi tágbára ẹ mọ ó ṣe dé. Federal government gbìyànjú on their own side. Àwọn security agent ló fún wa ní gbódídí sán. Àwọn tó wọnú gbó lọ. Tó lè wá jábọ̀ fún federal government, jábọ̀ fún state government. Àwọn ló parọ́ fún wa ńgbà tán dé. Kò sí nǹkan tó ní kẹ́ mọ́ sòótọ́ àwọn èèyàn yìí rìn wá bá wa ní o àwọn ajínigbé yẹn ti fẹsẹ̀ fẹ́ ọ̀nà tí wọ́n gbà lọ àmọ́ adúpẹ́ parí wọn láyọ̀ àtàláfíà gbogbo a máa gba kámú federal government ò jẹ̀bi gbogbo alájọ jẹ̀bi insecurity ní Nàìjíríà ṣùgbọ́n federal government ò jẹ̀bi wọ́n sápá wọn at least wọ́n ru àwọn èèyàn dìde láti lọ state government ò jẹ̀bi ó take proactive action immediately tí ṣẹlẹ̀ Ṣèyí Mákindé ò jókòó àwọn security agent lọ́yọ̀ state wọn ò jókòó ti federal ò jókòó ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó wọnú igbó àmọ́ límìtì tẹ́sẹ́ tán ṣe ìbéèrè tí mo béèrè ààrẹ ni dá mi lóhùn ọjọ́ mélòó náà lò nínú igbó kí làwọn security agent ń jẹ́ nínú igbó ọjọ́ mélòó náà fi padà wálé ìrìn àjò tí wọ́n rìn ó yé mi pé wọ́n ti mọ̀ wípé àwọn ó gba àwọn èèyàn yìí wọ́n dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ sport táwọn ó ti rí wọn àdéhùn ti jọ wà láàrin àwọn àti àwọn ajínigbé yìí ẹ má màmá já ẹ má yọnu púpọ̀ ẹ má dààmú rárá ẹ já gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹni tí wọ́n jí gbé. Because lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà kò sí ní tó burú téèyàn bá ní àkóyawọ́ kẹ́dà ọmọ sòótọ́ ó dáa púpọ̀. Àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n olórin ti kọ́ sẹ́yìn òdodo ní gbórílẹ̀‐èdè léèké káfíìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan kájọ gbógo ilẹ̀ yìí ga òdodo tí gbórílẹ̀‐èdè léèké ó wá sí Nàìjíríà. Àwọn security agent yẹ pé wọ́n fẹ́ gba oríyìn fúnṣẹ́ tí wọn ò ṣe. Iṣẹ́ ìwo ni wọn ò ṣe? Ọ̀rọ̀ wọn yàtọ̀ sádẹ́tẹ̀. Ńgbà mo lé mú mọ́ gbá lójú wọ́n ní wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wàlé ìkànnà báyìí agbọ́ ti gbígbá lójú èékánná ń bolo ti rí ìkànnà. Wọ́n wọnú igbó wọ́n rí àwọn tí wọ́n jí gbé wọ́n rí wọn kó jáde padà all correct. A gbé pẹ́rẹ́gì ìbọn kaná pẹ̀lú àwọn tá a bá nú igbó a arrest àwọn kan a neutralize àwọn kan wọn ò arrest àwọn kankan tàbí kó jẹ́ pé ọ̀tọ̀ làwọn tí wọ́n arrest wọn ò dẹ̀ neutralize ẹnì kankan nú igbó. Èmi àkàndọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kò challenge federal government àtàwọn security agents. Àwọn ìwo ni wọ́n neutralize nínú igbó kán show ẹ̀ fún wa a fẹ́ mọ̀ a fẹ́ rí. Àwọn ìwo ni wọ́n arrest kán show ẹ̀ fún wa tí ìbá ṣàwọn tí wọ́n arrest ń bò míì náà máa show fún wa. Ẹ máa gbọ́ fúnra lára yín nìsín.
On that particular day, because I stayed over in that community, I slept over there. So I already come from Ogbomosho, but I stayed over there on that particular day. So when I got to school, when the students were coming, so when they came, I was the only staff in school, and we are having tests. We are conducting tests for that Thursday and Friday. So I took the GSS 1 to 3 to the school hall to go and conduct the test for them, because I know the difficulties you do encounter when coming to school. At times you have flat tires, mechanical faults, technical faults, and the rest. So I've been preparing the GSS 1 to 3 ahead. I divided them into the hall. I was the only one exhibiting the test, hoping that other staff are on their way coming. So when the others came, they come and meet me where I was conducting the test. So one was my junior colleague, one were of the same level. So I gave them part of SS1 and 2, the test for SS1 and 2, the questions that we are getting. So I told them that they should take it. They should divide it by themselves, which class they will go to. So I went back inside the hall. So where something around maybe to 9 when our principal arrived. When she arrived, so there's another younger staff. So that one came to greet me. So I told him to go and monitor GSS 2. So I was monitoring GSS 1 and 3. We were inside the hall. So I and that junior colleague, we were at the back. We were not at the front of the school. So we don't know much that happened. So we were in the hall with the students. The other staffs were in front because the hall was at the back. So we can't see what was happening in the field and other places. So what we just had, we just heard the movement of a bike. Immediately we had a shot of gun. They were shooting sporadically. So our students, the voice we were hearing from our students, they were saying, bandit. And prior to that time, I had arthritis on my left leg.
Okay.
So I was unable to walk. I was just like, my movement was not that okay. I was just managing myself. So there's nothing I could do. I didn't know it is my own work. I will not go to school that week. So I need to manage to go.
Okay.
Because it's government work.
Okay.
So the next thing I think I can do, I saw students, they were jumping to school school, the hall window. They were escaping through the hall window.
Okay.
Including the junior staff I said I was with me with JSS2. He jumped through the window and they were running inside the bush. The thing I could also do was to jump through the window. So when I jumped through the window, when I wanted to land, I landed with the left leg. I had arthritis.
Oh my God.
So immediately I knew, there is problem today. So I was unable to walk. All other students that flew through the window that with me. So we were moving together. I was still managing to move. So I was drawing them. They were moving with me. They were saying that I was telling them, let's go. We were going together. So until we get to the spot, I was unable to move again. So I told them, please, you go. Don't worry about me. I said, don't worry about me. Just go. Just go. I will be okay. They cannot capture me. Because I was sure they will not capture me. So all those students, they were saying, they were running away. So I told them to go. They should leave. So because the clothes I wore was green. The color was the same in the grass where I was. So I lied down inside the grass. The grass was something taller than me. So I hid under that grass. So I used one of the thick leaves to cover my leg so that they will not see my leg. And immediately I saw another student coming towards me. So that one saw me. She said, Oga, I said you to go. Don't stay with me because our uniform was white and brown. I know they will see the appearance of that clothes, that white clothes, if they bend down. I told that girl to move. The girl did not move. The girl now went to stay in my front. So when their commander was coming, he didn't know that I was human being. So he passed by me, he did not know. So he saw the white uniform. Hello?
Yeah, of the student.
Yes, of the student. So he wanted to go and take that student. So when he got to the student, he unpicked the student. So when he unpicked the student smiled. I don't know what happened to the student. When the student smiled, the student looked at the position I was. So their commander also looked at me. So he looked at the position that girl was looking at. He saw me. So when he saw me, he opened his mask. He was thinking like, is this human being or what? I said he has passed by me and he didn't know that I am a human being. So he opened his mask. So when he opened his mask, like me, is this human being? So he told me, stand up. That was how I was captured.
Oh.
So that was what made it difficult because when I got home, my wife was telling me that everybody was saying, they trust me, they cannot capture me. If it turns to running, nobody can meet me. So the students were saying they know I am alive, that nobody captured me. They were sure that I hid somewhere. So that was why it was difficult for everybody to believe I was part of those that were taken, that I was abducted.
All right, so how is your leg, Namin? How is your health, your body? How is your leg?
Actually, when we were going there, it was miraculous. The leg that I have spent up to 5,000, I have tried many hospitals, that I have bought many medicines and used. When I got there, when I complained to them, they just gave me one drug. When I took the drug, the arthritis went. Actually, I've been working there. This is the 6th year I've been working in that school. So when I did the employment, that's where I was posted to, until now I am still in that school. So we have been hearing some scenario of bandit attack, but this is the first one that is pertaining to coming to school to abduct school staff and students as well as pupils. We have been hearing before that they have been kidnapping people, seeking for ransom, and the rest.
Okay. What kind of support have you received, from the authorities? I know you were kept in the hospital at 2 Brigade, if I'm not mistaken, at the hospital there. Then they took you all to Lautech Hospital. So are you currently receiving any support, psychological support, financial support, just to help you get back to yourself? Is there anything that you're getting? Because you know that some promises have been made. For instance, the principal got some promise of a car, from a number of persons. So are you and your other fellow teachers who were abducted also getting any support?
Actually, the utmost support for now should be ate wisely.
Okay.
And the government, in person of His Excellency Governor, he has tried his best.
Okay.
Even, and we thank God that the best, God has favored and honored the best he tried.
Okay. Okay, but you've not gotten any
in terms of
financial
health,
support?
We have tried their best. We have all been discharged except for some maybe 2 or 3 kids.
Okay.
Pupils rather, that they are still in the hospital.
Okay.
Because I was discharged yesterday night.
Okay. Okay.
So, but in terms of financial support, actually we don't know what the government is doing. It's going to do for us. But he said he will support the family. But he knows what he's going to do. But for other people that have been coming with financial support, we only saw one. And that one was done when we were in Ibadan. So
Okay, and it's okay, you can believe whatever you want to believe as a content creator. They have delivered to the person that sent them. They send them out. And the federal government believes so. Who are you to ask otherwise? Maybe we should stop being foolish and sentimental sometimes. Ẹni tó wà nínú ìgbèkùn ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ẹni tí wọ́n arrest, ẹni tí wọ́n kidnap ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, kìí ṣèmi ni mò ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ má máa wà sentiment, ẹ má máa wà too emotional, ẹ má máa ṣe bí ẹni tó mọ gbogbo nǹkan tán, ẹ má jẹ́ ní tó farabalẹ̀. Tiwa ni láti ní tó bá ṣókùnkùn láti wá síta. That is my own and that is my life, that is part of me. I don't care about what anybody see, what anybody believe. Ntẹ́mi believe ọ̀tọ̀, ntọ́lọ́ fi dá ọpọlọ fún gbogbo wa nìyẹn. So ẹ jẹ́ ká take it easy. Èmi kọ́ ni mò ń question government. Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ni sọ ló question government, ló question authenticity security agencies. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lo sense ìwé ẹja farabalẹ̀, ẹ̀kọ́ ni gbogbo à ń kọ́ nílé ayé.
just enveloped every one of us.
Okay.
So, but in terms of our principal, we are just saying maybe the principal has been given 2 or 3 cards, but I don't know how sure it is. No.
As at now, gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n rescue yìí, promise nìkan wọ́n gbọ́, wọn tí fulfill kankan bẹ̀. Ìyẹn náà tó discuss.
Okay. Rumors and fake news and the others.
Kò tí ṣàlàyé bá ṣe rescue wọn.
But the one I'm sure is that everyone was enveloped when we were in Ibadan.
Okay, by a good Samaritan. How did you survive for 56 days? Were you being fed by these terrorists? Because I tell you what, the whole country was.
For all 56 days, wọ́n fẹ́nu kátá. Rice àtepo nìkan ni wọ́n ń jẹ. Wà kí á fún mẹ́yẹn o. Bántọ̀nà yẹn. Rice àtepo nìkan ni wọ́n ń jẹ. So now ẹjá gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tí tọ́rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí jàre.
Praying for you every day. Sir, Nigerians do not allow government to rest because of you. I'm telling you. We're all worried. But how were you feeding? I mean, for 56 days. And how were you sheltering? Were you in the open, or were you kept in the house? How were you eating, and all that?
Actually, what you said is difficult to say on air, but I will just say the little I can say about it. Okay. Because many people, when we came out, when we were there, we were blind. Not ordinary blindfolded, but we were blind. We don't even know if we were in Nigeria or other country because we don't know anything. We don't know where we are. We don't know what is happening. We were saying maybe the government has forgotten us. So, but all I could say is that all the prayers people prayed for us, God answered the prayer. But in time of feeding, those people, they really tried for us. Be sincere. They really tried for us. Right from the day we were abducted, they have told us on the way when we were going that if we cooperate and the government cooperates, there will be no problem. Hope you get what I'm saying.
What language did they speak to you in?
They were speaking Hausa, but some are English. So we're speaking English, Yoruba.
Oh, you're speaking Yoruba?
Yes, they were speaking Yoruba, but they were not Yoruba people.
Wọ́n kàn gbọ́ Yorùbá.
Okay, but not Yoruba, but they were speaking Yoruba. Some of them were speaking Yoruba to us. Okay. Some were speaking in English. Some were speaking in Hausa language.
Okay. How were you rescued?
The way we were
rescued was miraculous. It was your people's prayer and God's help. Let me put it that way. So they were the one that just come to us, and they actually after we have spent some.
They were the one that just come to us that fateful day. Kì í ṣe pé wọ́n jà dọ́dọ̀ wọn ká make clarity nǹkan. Ẹ má máa take effort anybody for granted. Kò sẹ́ni tó rubbish effort government. Àwọn tó lọ sínú igbó tán jáde síta wá sọ another thing fún wa. They have to clarify it fún gbogbo ọmọ Nigeria. Not for me, I am nothing. But Nigeria deserve better.
If there's some Monday, when we got there, they were telling us we should not pray. But when after a month, they told us that we should be praying, but we should not call the name of Jesus out. And whenever we are praying, we should not pray out so that they will see. But it got to an extent. When they see that maybe they also observed that things was not the way they want, they told us to be praying. We were also praying inside until the last day when their commander came, and they were just laughing, they were smiling. So they said we should thank God that we have been freed. That was what.
Can you imagine? Nígbà tí commander wọn wá, only you guys should be thanking God that you have been freed. Àwọn èèyàn yẹn ló release wọn. Ọ̀nà tí wọ́n gbà release wọn iṣẹ́ àwọn DSS ni. Ẹ má ṣì mí gbọ́. DSS ti ní family wọn lọ́dọ̀. Wọ́n record fídíò family wọn. Wọ́n send ẹ̀ sí wọn. Wọ́n wò ó. Ìwọ ńbí dáàdì ẹ lélẹ́yìí. Ṣebí màmá rẹ rèé. Ńbí ìyàwó rẹ rèé. Ńbá àwọn ọmọ rẹ mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta lélẹ́yìí. Wọ́n ti jẹ́ kí wọ́n rí. Bí nǹkan bá ṣàwọn tó wà nínú igbó, àwọn èèyàn náà ò ní kú òǹbí láyọ̀ àtàláfíà. Ẹ fi àwọn èèyàn yẹn sílẹ̀ káwa náà release àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí yín nǹkan fi release wọn nìyẹn o. Bọ́ǹgbà táwọn security agent dé kí ni ìròyìn tí wọ́n fún wa mọ̀ ń bọ̀.
Yeah, the next day said we should open our eyes because the two men that came out alive, we were blindfolded, we were handcuffed, our leg was chained as well.
Thank God.
They told us to open our eyes, to open the cloth from our eyes, and they came to use the chain and the ankle.
And then they asked you to go, or did they take you to a particular spot?
Did they ask you to go, or they take you to a particular spot? Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kan bí yìí. Majority wa ń gbà tá bá wà nínú ìnira. A máa ń sọ̀rẹ́. Bàbá rí ìtúsílẹ̀ àlèmọ́ràn tí ẹnìkejì mọ́. Do you believe? Má ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, they left him behind. Àwọn tó kù ẹ̀ dẹ̀ lọ. Níbi ìgbà tán rescue wọn, tán sọ pé kán máa lọ, tán dẹ̀ rí pé ẹnìkan sì kú ńlẹ̀. Ṣé bó yẹ káwọn tó kù dúró kí wọ́n má lọ ni? Lo and behold, wọ́n lọ o. Wọ́n fi ilẹ̀ kí ló dò ń dúró, anchor ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ò tètè yọ. Àwọn tó kù dẹ̀ ti ń lọ.
No, I mean these people that captured us, these Boko Haram, they say they are not bandits, and they say they are not Boko Haram, but they say they are ISWAP.
Okay, so where did they take you to before releasing you? Or did they take you back to Orire or where? When they released
actually, as I told you before, I was the last person that was captured in school, and as well I was the last person that was released in that bush.
Okay.
Because the anchor that was on the both teachers, the teacher is not ordinary teacher, it's even my VP. It's my VP. So I'm the school counselor. So when the anchor there was particularly they wanted to lose the anchor when we want to eat. So the anchor, the key now break. So when the key break, that man's hand was loose, so the anchor was with me. Till the day they released us. So there was no key to lose the anchor from my hand. That was the way I was carrying the anchor. So when they released us, everybody had gone.
Everybody are gone.
So they now said, I cannot carry this anchor.
Everybody are gone. Àwọn yẹn wá sọ pé ìwọ ò lè lọ àlè jẹ́ kó gbá ńkọ̀fù lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Wọ́n wá nǹkan tán fẹ́ fi yọ ńkọ̀fù lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ìkànnì wọn suggest pé ẹja gé ọwọ́ wèrè dànù jáde kọ̀mándà wọn ló wá ní no now kí lè fẹ́ gé fún ẹ jẹ́ ká ní sùúrù wọ́n ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní try láti yọ ńkọ̀fù yẹn kúrò. Sáwọn sọ́jà lọ rescue wọn bẹ́yẹn.
That they will look for a way to lose the anchor. So
God bless you. They said they engaged the bandits and which led to the death of the soldier. No. Ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjọ́ tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ ọjọ́ tán kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ rescue wọn, ni sọ́jà yẹn ti kú kì í ṣègbà tí wọ́n lọ lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n sọ fún apá àwọn engage wọn ńgbà tán débẹ̀ pé àwọn wá neutralize àwọn kan àwọn arrest àwọn kan ìyẹn nírọ́ méjèèjì nírọ́ wọn ò neutralize ẹnìkankan wọn arrest ẹnìkankan tán bá arrest èèyàn tán bá jáde fún alọ́la pé àwọn arrest èèyàn kankan o that means ọ̀tọ̀lẹ́ tí wọ́n dán wọ́n tán arrest. Awigongo, this shows that you did not pay attention to the information given by the government. The bandit accepted to release the captive after the bandit family was kidnapped. The same thing náà lájọ́ ń sọ. N táwa mú jáde ń bí nìsín ó ní wípé àwọn sọ́jà ò ní kọ́ńtàtì kankan pẹ̀lú àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí nínú igbó. Wọn ò ríra wọn ò fojú kanra wọn. Nǹkan jáde wá sọ fún wa ni wípé àwọn arrest 8 suspects. Àwọn dẹ̀ neutralize others. Tíjọba bá tí iléeṣẹ́ ológun bá sọ fún wọn pé àwọn neutralize àwọn afurasí ọ̀daràn kan ó túmọ̀ sí pé wọ́n pa wọ́n. Ìyẹn ńgbà tí ìjà ṣe gun battle wáyé láàrin àwọn méjèèjì àwọn kan ti kú ìyẹn ni pé wọ́n neutralize wọn. Èmi wá jáde lánàá mo ti ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ pé tán bá neutralize èèyàn iléeṣẹ́ ológun máa kó òkú wọn wálé. Wọ́n lè pààyàn kan fílẹ̀ nú igbó taná fílẹ̀ dé nú igbó. Wọ́n lè pààyàn kan fílẹ̀ nú igbó ṣá wọ́n gbókù wọn délé. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ló mọ bí ó ṣe sin bọ́n ṣe sinrú wọn. Àrí fútéèjì àrókù àwọn tán gbé wálé àrá àwọn tán àrẹ́sì àwa kan ò believe. Ńgbà Ṣèyí Mákindé wá ní wọ́n láti investigate majority wá kẹ́yìn bò ó. Ìpérú èèyàn wo ni gan àmọ́ pé ó mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ. Àwa kan tó wá ń dẹ́ho ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn síwájú sí pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ò clear lóòótọ́. Ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ máa yẹn jàre ẹ gbọ́ bọ́n ṣe fi wọ́n lẹ̀.
Then say maybe they should cut off my hand. So the other side, no, they should not cut off my hand. Though, that they should not worry. That they will look for a way to handcuff me. So you now went to look for just small tiny rope. It was a tiny rope we used to lose the ankle. Okay. So that was how I was also released. Okay. So my people had gone far. I don't know how the route they took. I was just hearing their sound. So I was just running towards. Sorry,
ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin èèyàn. Ẹni sọ wípé the soldier later ran after the bandits and they freed the captive and attacked them. No, láíláí. Ẹ má màmọ̀já. Distance táwọn ajínigbé yẹn wà sáwọn sọ́jà ó lé ní 5 hours journey. Màá proof ẹ̀ fún nínú tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi ó lé ní 5 good hours journey or more than 4 hours journey. Wọn ò mọ bí tán lè trace wọn sí mọ́. Because fúnra àwọn tán release yìí ni wọ́n lọ rìn báwọn sọ́jà bí tí ìdọ́dọ̀ àwọn sọ́jà. Mọ́tò DSS ló fi bọ́ọ̀sì méjì ránṣẹ́ síwájú. Àwọn yẹn gan ò wọnú mọ́tò wọn torí wọn bìlí pé DSS ni wọ́n. Wọ́n bìlí pé lára àwọn Haúsá tó mú àwọn lára àwọn Fúlàní tó mú àwọn náà làwọn tó dúró yìí pé bóyá àwọn fẹ́ kó nínú ayanran bọ́ sínú náà ni àwọn fẹ́ kó lọ́wọ́ kú bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àrùn kọ́ mọ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń gbé àwọn lọ sórílẹ̀-èdè tán fẹ́ lọ tà wọ́n sí wọ́n wọnú mọ́tò yẹn until tí kọ́ tó wáyé tán tó gbẹ́ tó sọ Yorùbá pé ẹ fọkàn balẹ̀ ẹ farabalẹ̀ àwa náà lásọ pé kán wá gbé yín kò sí ìjà láàrin àwọn sọ́jà pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn yìí. Yes, God bless you, sir. The government said they neutralized some and capture 8 people. God bless you, sir. Ẹ jẹ́ mọ́ farabalẹ̀ tọ́rọ̀ bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́rọ̀ lọ o.
Direction. Their commander called me again. He pointed gun at me. He said, "Come." When he pointed gun at me, he said, "Come." I was afraid that only me in this week. Is this how I'm going to die?
That's
he told me to come back.
The ISWAP commander, the terrorist commander.
The one inside the bush, their commander inside the bush. I can say maybe their chief commander. Let me put it that way. Their chief commander. He called me because I should come. So where am I going? I said I don't know where I told this is the route my people passed. Now told me to come. So when I got to him, he told me that I should take this route.
Now, ṣé mọ̀ pé máà nìyí kò ní rísì nǹkan láti parọ́ 56 days ni wọ́n fi aṣọ dì lójú. Ẹ wo inú òkùnkùn téèyàn wà for 24 hours for 26 days. Àwọn tí wọ́n fojú winá ogun lélẹ́yìí so kò mọ̀ nǹkankan kò mọ̀nà táwọn tó kù gbà. ó wá fẹ́ gba ojú ọ̀nà kan ó bìlì pé òun gbóhùn àwọn èèyàn ọ̀gá àwọn ajínigbé yẹn wá pè òun padà pé ń bo ló ń lọ òun rò pé ibi táwọn tó kú ń gbà ní pé ibẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ náà gbà o ibi ìná gbà náà tó dàrẹ́ tẹ̀ náà tó fìyàn tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn kó tó lọ rìn báwọn tó kù lójú ọ̀nà àwọn tí ń lọ wájú ọ̀wẹ̀yìn kálukú ọmọ ibi tó rí ń gbé àwọn rè wọ́n rìn more than 40 minutes to 1 hour kí wọ́n tó débi tí ọ̀kadà ti ń dúró dè wọ́n láti gbé wọn láàrin inú igbó ọ̀kadà rìn more than 1 hour kó tó já wọn síbì kan wípé kí wọ́n mọ fẹsẹ̀ wọn rìn lọ ìgbà tán bá máa rìn 1 hour wọ́n á débi tí àwọn tí ó gbé wọn tó ti ń dúró dè wọ́n àwọn rìn close to 2 hours again ńgbà tọ́kadà sọ pé ibi tó ń lè táwọn ọ̀kadà sọ pé ibi táwọn lè dé tí wọ́n lè lè àwọn ò lọ mọ́ kí wọ́n tó ẹ̀sẹ̀ débi táwọn DSS park mọ́tò sí ẹjá mọ́ farabalẹ̀ ẹni tó wà ń bí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ni wọ́n pé kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ àgbọ́sọ látọ̀nu ẹnìkan.
The route they took, so I now run to the direction he told me they took, so he followed me. So as I was running, I was looking at the back so that they won't shoot me. So we trekked from that place, like, let me say, like 40 to 1 hour to where they provided motorcycle and main bike Okada that took us.
We trek for 40 to 1 hour, 40 minutes to 1 hour. Káwọn tó débi tọ́kadà sí ń dúró dè wọ́n.
From that bush, near to the nearest village.
Okay, so they
when it was for like, let me say, 1 hour 30 minutes to that village, they now stopped. They said they can't go further again.
Ẹ ti gbọ́dọ̀ báyìí ìrìn tí ọ̀kadà bá rìn fún 1 hour 30 minutes àwọn tí kọ́kọ́ fẹsẹ̀ rìn 1 hour ọ̀kadà tó wá rìn another 1 hour 30 minutes ìrìn tó ọ̀kadà bá fi 1 hour 30 minutes rìn ẹni tó bá fẹsẹ̀ rìn how many hours ni ó fi rìn? That is number one.
Also, they stopped and they told us to move with our leg. So we moved for 1 hour 30 minutes with our leg both.
Wọ́n tún fẹsẹ̀ wọn rìn fún 1 hour 30 minutes mi lẹ́yìn tó kàdà drop wọn.
The principal, the VP, the staff, the student, and the purpose. So we checked for 1 hour 30 minutes before we get to where those things are to rescue. Government sent to come and rescue us with.
Okay. So you now move to where the people, the army people were waiting for you.
Waiting for them.
What village was it?
Before we got to that village, we got to
how did you cope in terms of hygiene? In terms of going to the toilet, having your bath, keeping yourself neat in such a very, very unsafe environment in the open with all the rain falling and all that. How did you cope with your personal hygiene?
Actually, we are welcome back once again, as I said. So, in terms of hygiene, as I said earlier, they really tried in terms of feeding. Okay with me.
All right, thank God.
Usually when we go there, we pray twice in a day, in the morning and in the evening.
Okay.
But the food they were giving us was just rice, little beans, with salt maggi, and oil.
Okay.
Throughout our stay in that place for that people, they did not taste anything called pepper.
Okay. No pepper.
No pepper. Where we see pepper? So we were eating only rice, little beans, onions, and maggi and salt. So when we all finished, we were eating only rice, maggi and salt. So we ate that for 7 good weeks. But as I said, they really tried in terms of feeding.
You were talking about how, the commander came and, said, they should let you guys go. You almost lost your way.
Yes.
You almost lost your way, but you ended up finding your way to meet. Were you able to meet up with your colleagues and the children?
Yes.
Okay,
yes. He followed me since he knows the route, so he followed me. So he was telling me to move. So I was running faster until I met them.
Okay. And how did you guys make it to the village where you now met up with the? How did you? Were you on a motorcycle? Because it must have been a long distance.
Yes. So when I said when he showed me the way when I was running to meet my people, so we trekked like let me say 40 to 1 hour before we go to where they provided the motorcycle for Okada for us.
1 hour.
It was hello.
Yeah, you trekked for 1 hour.
40 to 1 hour. I can't say precisely, but no, it's no more than 1 hour. Yeah, they provided just a motorcycle that will carry us.
Okay.
It was that place that they now took us with the motorcycle, then they brought us to the nearest village. So they dropped us there that they said they can't go again, that we should use our leg to trek. So we now trek for like 1 hour plus again before we get to that nearest city called village called Alausa.
Alarusa. Is it Alarusa or Alausa?
Alausa.
Okay. In Orire local government. Alausa.
Okay.
So that was how before we got there, so they told us we are going to meet 2 rivers. We met the 2 rivers. So when we got to the other second river, the river was in to the bank. So because our principal was the one that led, so I was at the back. So there were like maybe 2 or 3 children that can't walk. So despite all what we went through, I carried the little one. There was a particular one called testimony. I was the one that took that one. I carried that on my neck. So I was just going. So when we got to that river, nobody was able to cross. They were crying. Is this the way they would die? So I am brought up from Mondo, so I went inside the river directly. Before I got inside the river, I took one stick. So I was checking the depth, how deep the river was. Hello?
I'm with you.
So when I got how deep the river was, I went the first time to check how deep it was so that I would not be reached to follow. So I came back to another route. So when I saw the one that was no more that deep, so I tried the best I can. So I was the one that carried most of those little kids throughout the river to the other bank. Even some of those elders, they couldn't go through the river. So I was the one that carried most of them. Just really for some people that cross the river to the side, so that the river won't carry them away. There was even a little boy that the river wanted to deep inside the river, so I quickly took him out. So when we crossed that river, so I was telling them as I was taking them out to the other bank, I was saying continue moving, because what I am perceiving before we get to the village is still far. When they told us to be going, they said in the next 1 hour we are going to reach one village. So when we were moving, I told my people, with what I saw, I'm seeing, we are going to trek like 2 hours.
Can you imagine?
So they told us.
Láti bí odò yẹn, wọ́n tún rí another 2 hours. Mo nígbàgbọ́ pé ẹ̀yin ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tí ń wò mí, ẹ̀ ń pick point mi. Point mi ni pé no contact láàrin àwọn security agencies pẹ̀lú àwọn tó jí àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìgbé. Wọn ò fojú kanra rárá. Ṣóńṣó méjì ni wọn ò fojú kanra wọn.